There's breaking news now in the world of women's soccer. A group of more than 100 players are calling on FIFA to end its partnership with Saudi Arabia's state-run oil company, Aramco. Saudi Arabia and that company sponsoring the next Men's and Women's World Cup, both in 2026 and 2027. And the players have signed an open letter to FIFA's president voicing their concerns about the sponsorship and over Saudi Arabia's human rights and environmental records. Let's bring in Sarah Levitt. She has the details from this breaking story, and she's in Montreal today. Tell us more about the letter, Sarah.
Well, Heather, this is really a charged, strongly worded letter to FIFA. 106 women's soccer players around the world signing this letter, including here in Canada, with a rebuke to the soccer's governing body. At the heart of it is that sponsorship deal that you mentioned with the oil company Saudi Aramco. That company owned almost entirely by the state, so Saudi Arabia. In the letter, the women call the deal a middle finger to women's soccer. And when I say strongly charged, strongly worded letter, here's just one thing that they wrote in it. This sponsorship is much worse than an own goal for football. FIFA might as well pour oil on the pitch and set it alight. And of course, the main reason that they're upset about this deal is Saudi Arabia's track record when it comes to human rights violations, particularly for women, but also for those in the 2S LGBTQ plus community. At the heart of this was Sophie Hjunge Petersen, who's a Danish soccer player. She's one of the three main signatories to the letter.
The human rights violation, the discrimination against women that the Saudi authorities stand for. That's just absurd and very shocking for me also that we are asked to do that when this is not our values and also not FIFA's own values.
I mentioned Canadians signing the letter, including current Team Canada captain Jessie Fleming, who also denounces this deal. Also, former Team Canada goaltender Erin McLeod. She's openly gay, so for her, it's personal.
Thinking of someone like myself, even traveling to go watch those games would kind of not be an option, you know. And so that's for me personally, it affects me personally. But of course, you know, statistically, the 2S LGBTQ plus community exists everywhere.
Erin McLeod, sorry, Sarah. Erin McLeod, one of the high-profile players, part of this whole campaign and this push for FIFA to end this sponsorship. I know you obtained a statement from FIFA late last night, Sarah. How is it now responding?
Well, first of all, the governing body said that inclusivity is one of its main goals, that they have been making efforts in that direction for years, equality in particular between the men and the women's, but they didn't address the exact details of what the women were asking for in this letter, but this is what they sent through a spokesperson. FIFA values its partnership with Aramco and its many other commercial and rights partners. Sponsorship revenues generated by FIFA are reinvested back into the game at all levels, and investment in women's football continues to increase. Now that this letter, though, has been released and is public, maybe we'll see FIFA add more to that, but you hear from them, FIFA values that partnership, so we'll see if anything changes there.
Sarah, thank you very much. Sarah Levitt in Montreal.